Now, our next guest spent many years looking for love, but when Helen found it, she couldn't believe her luck.
After commenting on the Facebook page of her favourite pop star, George Ezra, Helen was then surprised when George himself, allegedly, apparently, seemed to reach out to her. But were things really as they seemed? She joins us now to share her story. And thank you for coming in.
Yeah.
It's very brave
Welcome.
to come and talk about things like this. And it's incredible the shields that the heart can put up in front of you. You just can't see reality. So let's go back to that Facebook page and the fact that you posted. You've divorced for 8 years, you've got 3 children and a big fan of George's.
Yeah.
So what did you say?
I'd heard him playing in a shop and I'd literally burst out, "Yay, it's George!" And so I just wrote that on his page and said, you know, you make us smile. You know, your music really gives us joy and thank you for it.
And you got a reply?
And I got a reply from the George Ezra official fan club.
And so what did it say, and how did it begin this sort of conversation that then went on for quite a long time?
Well, it said, send us a DM. So I did. And then nothing happened. A couple of days later, I was looking through my friend requests and there was George Ezra, hi, #1 fan.
And why would he directly get in contact? What was his reason?
Well, he said almost immediately, as soon as I replied and said, "Oh, hello, I just wanted to thank you for your music. That was all I was doing." He said, "Oh, my manager's asked me because the album's coming out to get in touch with some of the fans and just touch base, you know, with my fan base."
And it then grew really quickly, and we've got to say all the way through this, we're all big fans of George, it wasn't him.
It wasn't him.
So, it continues, and 2 weeks in, you're chatting 30, 40 messages a day, backwards and forwards. He even says, you know, I could marry you.
Turned him down.
Oh.
Why?
Because I'm so much older, you know, and he's in the spotlight, I've got a family, you know, it just wasn't right even, you know. Kind of felt like I was supporting him as a fan, not like that.
Not in a romantic sense. This was all messages. Did you not think it was weird not to pick up the phone and speak to him?
Not really.
Yeah.
Busy life, 3 kids running around everywhere. Messages were easy to fit in around the day. Really.
Did you, because it had got so chatty, did you ask for a FaceTime or...?
I did. I tried to phone him once. And he blocked it straight away and then sent me a message back, "I'm in the studio, don't call me during the day." So I was like, oh, OK, right, sorry, overstepped the mark.
And he also said for you not to tell anybody about this, for press reasons.
Yeah, he said, I mentioned that I'd said to someone else that I was just chatting about music to him. And he went completely ballistic and was like, "You mustn't tell anyone. If the press get hold of this, you know, it'll be a nightmare. We've got to keep it secret. You know, my music's coming out."
And it makes sense, doesn't it? When you get it, you sort of go, OK, well, fair enough.
So he wanted me to come off social media entirely. He wanted me to change my email address and everything.
Wow.
And once again, if you're just tuning in, it's not him. So who got suspicious? It was your daughter, wasn't it?
It was my daughter, Jessie.
Okay. In what way? Why did she get suspicious?
I actually didn't tell her about it at first because I knew she wouldn't believe me. She's very on the ball, shall we say.
So she found these messages, spoke to you about...
She realised something was going on and kind of confronted me and said, "Come on, Mum, what is it?" So I told her about it and she said, "No, come on, this is not real."
Well, thank goodness she did, in a way. She also contacted Catfish UK team, and they were looking for people with this sort of similar story. You're still thinking, this isn't the case with me, but all right, I'll go along with it. They asked you during their research, had he ever asked for any money? And actually, he had, in a sort of roundabout way.
But he hadn't, as it was. He said he wanted to meet me and that the only way to do it without arousing the suspicions of the press was to do it through an official channel of a meet and greet.
Which would cost you?
£5,000.
Wow, OK.
But that included the flights. I told them I was in London, I didn't need the flights, so they said, no, just 2.5 will do then.
You said no to that because you said it's expensive. He then, George, then got quite upset. by it. And
really upset.
Yeah, that you wouldn't...
Putting a lot of pressure on, you know, oh, come on, I want to see you. It isn't that much money. Don't you love me then, if you're not willing to spend this much money?
It's so manipulative, isn't it?
Really.
And this is why it's all so clever, because then you're approached by money launderers.
Yes.
Who said, right, we're going to put some... explain how that happened. It was £26,000, wasn't it?
I got a call from a loan company at 6 in the morning. I was actually on holiday at the time, saying, right, your loan has been approved. We've just put the money in your account. And I'm like, I didn't take out any loan. There had already been some fraud on my account. They were trying to use my card details to purchase items. So I said, look, you know, I know that there's something wrong on my account, so it's probably to do with that. They said, OK, well, fine, well, someone will give you a call. We're going to report this. And the next thing I know is a policeman from New Scotland Yard calling me up saying, yes, we believe you've been part of a bigger scam that's serious organised crime. I'm with this department and we need you to move the money into like an escrow account, frozen account, so that while the prosecution is happening, it would be safe.
And that's a scam. The policeman's a scam. It's all a scam.
I tried to check that one. I tried to phone the police.
At what level do you then go, OK, all right, I'll trust you? Oh, no, I'll trust you. It's like back-to-back scamming.
He gave me a number to call to verify himself, which was the old New Scotland Yard number, as I found out later, and kept going to voicemail.
Oh, my God, I'm
so they were channeling that as well.
So at this point, you realise the penny drops finally, but with that penny dropping, and the partly relief that it's over, but also the realisation that this is a guy that you've had feelings for. I mean, you can't take that away.
No, it was hard, but I decided that how I felt, how he made me feel, whoever this person was, that I liked that. And I was just going to take that with me.
Has it changed your opinion to dating and trusting people?
It's made me think twice about trusting people. Yeah. But no, I still think there's someone out there.
You're still a fan of George's?
Oh, I love George still, absolutely.
These people are just cold, callous thieves. Yeah. And we were saying earlier on, you know, it's a scam, they're catfish. They're thieves. They're attempting to steal from you. Emotionally stealing, financially stealing. The real George did get in touch and with us a couple of hours ago and said, I'm shocked and saddened to hear that a fan of mine has been taken advantage of in this way. I hope that the authorities can find a way to help police and deter the rise of catfishing, and that innocent people can be protected from anyone looking to deceive and defraud them. It's lovely to meet you.
Yeah,
Thank
really
you for being so brave. The Catfish UK is on Wednesdays at 10 on MTV, and your episode, I think, is on the 1st of February.
I think so.
Thank you. Thank you. Lovely to meet you.